Shocking Nigerians. Tension looms as Yoruba blow heart against Tinubu. Send him this powerful message. This will really shock you for real. Welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Afenafere, the pan-Yoruba socio-political group, has expressed deep concern over the hardships faced by Nigerians due to the removal of petrol subsidies by the federal government of Nigeria. The group is urging the government to take measures to alleviate the suffering of the citizens. Furthermore, Afenafere has directed its attention to the issue of the country's governance costs, and has called upon President Bola Tinubu to spearhead efforts to reduce it. The group accuses the government of squandering significant amount of money on frivolous ventures, which is, in turn, adversely impacts the nation's finance. In a statement released by Mr. Sola, the Secretary General of the Association, Afenafere, highlights the importance of implementing and updating the Orosa Year's report. Said this report is viewed as a vital tool in streamlining and optimizing the government structure and operations. Afenafere emphasizes the necessity for equitable sacrifice from all citizens to restore the country's physical health. The burden of those sacrifices, according to the group, should be shared in a progressive manner with the country's hardship, setting an example. One critical aspect that the group focuses on is the exorbitant cost of governance. Afenafere urges for transparency and accountability in addressing these issues. It calls for comprehensive review of the Oranse's report to incorporate the latest additions to the federal bureaucracy and addresses the pressing need to cushion governance expenses. The group statement also highlights the alarming disparity between the salaries, allowances, perks, and retirement benefits of executives and legislators across all levels of government compared to the remuneration of the public officers in weather nations. Afenafere demands on immediate regiment of these generous benefits with the country's economic realities and productivity levels. In conclusion, Afenafere's call to alleviate the suffering caused by petrol subsidy removal and to reduce the cost of governance is a resounding plea for a more responsible and prudent approach to managing Nigerians' resources. The group advocates for equitable sacrifice and a more efficient and transparent government structure that prioritizes the well-being of its citizens. May God Almighty help this country for us. The hardship we are going through in this country is called for military takeover. But President Tinubu is even to create more ministry by splitting some ministries into two. Some of our leaders, when they get to Aso Rock, it will seem they forgot themselves. Anyway, I still they laugh. Okay, these are some reactions from Nigerians. It's really very unfortunate that we are actually experiencing this in Nigeria. You see these people, before they will enter office, they will promise heaven and earth. Then once they get to that place, they've forgotten all their promises. And now this government will tell Nigerians to make sacrifice. How much sacrifice are these politicians making? Talking about the salary of the senators, all these people, wetin dem dey do? The kind money when dem dey earn, which kind work dem dey do? Because as far as this country is concerned, they are doing nothing. They are just there for nothing. That is the truth. They are doing nothing. Na dem dey collect allowances, plenty allowances. They see the thief they join. The Nigerian masses are suffering. The only thing when Nigerians they benefit na that fuel. They don't still cut and come out for their hand. Majority of people can barely eat 3 square meal in a day. And when people talk, they go give you names. Because that is what is on board now. That is what is trending. Anybody that try to point out, say, look at this government, this and that and all that, they will give you name. And this is exactly what happened during the former president's time, President Muhammadu Buhari, when people were identifying some faults and all that. Northerners came and say, no, you people want to overthrow our brother, we won't allow that and all that. He must finish his first tenure. In fact, he must even enter the second. He go finish everything and see where we are today. President Muhammadu Buhari, the former president of Nigeria, has left Nigeria from nowhere. That is where APC kept us. We're even thinking that Bola Tinubu, the way when they talk, say build in our experts, he have expert brains, he build Lagos. Now all those things they talk during their campaign, he knows what to do, he's experienced and all that. But what is going on right now? There's no difference. There is no difference apart from that former gragra, that beginning, and which is normal with every new government. They must make changes, which is normal. Nothing is happening. The hardship has been doubled for Nigerians. It's not funny. The rich is getting richer, while the poor, they are still getting poorer. This is not funny at all. The government have to do something. Make una still do sacrifice. You understand? Because Nigerians are suffering. I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.